Sitting in second place in the IRT Junior competition. This is Willa Mitchell and Taurus. This is in the junior competition. We have put them through with her two horses in this competition. Willa sitting first and second, riding her second horse first. Taurus carrying 36.7 penalties into the final phase.
Thanks, guys. It's really less distracting without you in it. It's excellent.
Junior rider Willa Mitchell completes their round, just the one rail down on Taurus, 4 jumping penalties, 67.66, 67.66. 4 jumping penalties in the junior competitions puts them on 40.7, which means our third and fourth place getters Charlie Richardson and Hayley Robl now have a chance with a clear round to move themselves up the leaderboard. Moving back now to the Pryde's Easifeed Open CCI 2-star long competition. We go back to Hamish Cargill, rider number 113, riding Fairbanks Casino, carrying their dressage score of 36.7 penalties into this final phase of competition. Hamish Cargill, Fairbanks Casino, competitor number 113. Like the master that he is, Hamish Cargill completes his round. Fairbanks Casino, 69.66, 69.66. No jumping penalties, no time, 4 jumping penalties, no time. That was right, wasn't it? 4? So a total of 4 puts them on 40.7 over the 3 phases of competition. Next out into the arena, number 19 in the draw, competitor number 83, KPH Kingfisher and Emma Mason. bringing just 0.4 of a time penalty from the cross country, added to their 36 in dressage to be sitting, coming to this third and final phase on 36.4.
KBH Kingfisher, a warm blood, was fourth at Tamworth this year in the CCN2 star.
Well, the phone booth falls to the ground. 4 jumping penalties for Emma Mason and KPH Kingfisher. So that puts them on 40.4, just ahead of Hamish, Cargill and Fairbanks Casino. And will at stage hold on to their top 10 placing. Of course, we are now moving into the business end of the Pryde's Easifeed CCI2 star long. As we welcome out now Gemma Oleary, Arnage Porche, carrying their dressage score only through for the final phase of 35.1. Currently ranked in 8th place, Gemma Oleary and Arnage Porche. Gee, if I had $1 for every time that Pryde's Easifeed fence fell to the ground, I'd nearly be as wealthy as Jeff Spears. As another fence falls, 4 jumping penalties. 73.57, just under the time allowed for jumping no time, giving them a total of 39.1 over the 3 phases. Next out into the arena, we welcome Mohawk, number 92, and in the saddle from Great Britain, it is Helen Shaw. Carrying just their dressage score through, they were 12th after dressage, now currently sitting in 7th place on 35 penalties.
Thanks, Helen. Thank you. Good luck.
And Helen Shaw is both rider and owner of Mohawk, New Zealand sport horse. Registered and trained with Stuart and Karen Tinney, who made a massive difference to Hawk after she previously had a suspensory injury and is now back in competition.
72.96, 72.96. Helen Shaw and Mohawk safely over the last. No jumping penalties, no time penalties, and all clear. Meaning they hold on to that dressage score of 35.0, and they'll hold that right through to the finish line. Next out into the arena, we welcome number 22 in the draw, rider number 114, Hollyander HG. Olivia Barton wins the Rod Winchester Sportsman Award. Not on this horse though. Hollyander HG with 34.8 penalties coming into the final phase.
And Hollyander HG is owned by Rosthwaite, Hanoverian.
Olivia Barton, Hollyander HG, safely over the last, 68.68, started on their dressage score of 34.8. That is where they'll leave the arena, 34.8, Hollyander HG, Olivia Barton. Next out into the arena, we welcome Blair Richardson from the Hunter Valley, riding Rosthwaite Johnny English, carrying 34.7, so just 0.1 of a penalty between himself and Olivia, and currently ranked in 5th position.
Owned by Blair and Nicky Richardson, Johnny English was purchased from James Arnage after the first jump off TV series.
Johnny English getting a little bit of airtime there, unfortunately. 2 rails down, 8 jumping penalties, no time penalties, 71.22, 71.22. A total of 8 will give him 42.7. 42.7, the total score there over the 3 phases for Blair Richardson and Rosthwaite Johnny English. Nice little side note, that horse ridden by Pete McMahon in the first ever series of Jump Off. Of course, Jump Off celebrating the revival and life after racing, as many of us have seen for our beautiful thoroughbreds. Next into the arena, we welcome number 90. This is Winter Hill in the saddle. This is Nicky Lyle, carrying 31.1 penalties.
And ridden and owned by Nicky Lyle, Winter Hill had a 3rd at Albury 2-Star back in November of this year.
73 neat under the time allowed of 74 seconds. No jumping penalties, no time penalties. 31.6 is where she finished after dressage. That is where she'll stay after the 3 phases of competition. Throws the pressure onto the top 3 with less than a rail between her and our first place getter. She could have done enough. Time will tell. Next out into the arena, Portia Wilson, rider number 112. AH Royal Sienna comes in on 29.8 penalties. Must jump clear to hold on to that 3rd placing. Portia Wilson, AH Royal Sienna.
I'm just limbering up, over.
Oh, what a ride! 65.45, 65.45. The Kiwi does it, holds on to that placing. 29.8 is where she finished after dressage. She'll leave the arena on the 29.8 after the 3 phases with clear jumping, clear time. 1.4 penalties in front of our New Zealand friend. Emma Bishop makes her way out into the arena now. Cassilis Park at Figaro, carrying 28.4, just 0.4 of a penalty behind our leader, Emma Bishop, number 97, currently in 2nd place, coming into the final phase. What a ride! Emma Bishop, 66.02, takes the pressure from her shoulders, launches it straight and hard at Andrew Barnett. No jumping penalties, no time penalties, and all clear. And Andrew Cooper, I should say. Those of you keeping an eye on me, it's been 9 months since I commentated an event. Andrew Cooper makes his way into the arena. He led after dressage. He was clear on time and jumping on cross country. With just 0.4 of a margin between him and second, he would have really liked to see some of those riders drop a rail. His wish was not their command. Andrew Cooper, Pepperjack, 28 penalties neat coming into the final phase. Must jump clear and under time to win the Pryde's Easifeed CCI 2-star competition. He'll get the champagne, 65.11. Unofficially, there's your winner, Andrew Cooper, Pepperjack, 28.0, completes it on the dressage score and will win the Pryde's Easifeed CCI 2-star competition. Well done to Andrew and Pepperjack. 3 horses and riders left to go in the IRT junior competition, and we'll roll straight on with that. We welcome out the first of those, Hayley, Robl and Lucky Decision on a 37.7 and currently in 4th place at this stage of the competition. However, Taurus and Willa Mitchell did have the rail down and slid back 1 place. Hayley, Robl and Lucky Decision complete the last 8 jumping penalties, 71.98. 71.98 time taken, so no time. 8 jumping, a total of 8. We'll put them on 45.7 unofficially and 4th place in the IRT junior competition. Of course, IRT, your horse, our passion, once the borders open up again and you can fly internationally, well, I do know they're still flying horses quite prolifically. The horses heading out each and every day. We thank IRT for their continued support. Charlie Richardson now, Bellbirds at Sandpiper, carrying 37.6 penalties.
Sandpiper is owned by Nicky and Charlie Richardson and recently had a 3rd place at Equestrian CCI 2-star.
For jumping 63.04, 63.04 with a rail down, 4 jumping penalties. He'll hold on to third place with Willa Mitchell and Taurus, having already completed their round on a 40.7. Charlie Richardson and Bellbirds Sandpiper will go to 41.6 and currently in third place. Final horse to go, Wenlock Aquifer and Willa Mitchell. He's currently leading this competition with Taurus. Can she quinella it and go first and second? Safely over the last. Rail down at the combination, but she's done enough. Ladies and gentlemen, and there is your winner, 64.03, unofficially Wenlock Aquifer, and Willa Mitchell will win the IRT Junior section of the CCI 2-star long, and well done to our winner.
Needs to go to the stables. She's got an injured horse.
Mia Bagnett.
Baguette.